The No Excuse Zone is a series that features amazing people that have challenges against them, yet they find a way just to fight through and keep on going.
They really do. And today's featured First Coast resident is Andrew Coughlin, a veteran who you may remember we have featured in the No Excuse Zone before. But since that airing, he's gone even further to prove that he lives his life in the No Excuse Zone. Take a look. Last fall on Veterans Day, we introduced you to Andrew Coughlin. We shared with you the heart-wrenching story of how, while serving in Baghdad, he was caught in a mortar attack that claimed the lives of his team leader, Sergeant Lloyd, and friends Adam Baus and Charles Persing.
The very next impact hit the opening of the bunker, and it killed Charles.
This experience and the eventual loss of another very close friend, coupled with PTSD and survivor guilt, led to Andrew being declared no longer fit to serve.
The Army found me unfit for duty. That absolutely crushed me.
In his own words, he hit rock bottom. He was suicidal. But with the love and support of fellow veterans and his loving wife, Ashley, he chose to not only get his life on track, but to work helping other veterans to reclaim their lives. What we didn't know at the time, in fact, nobody, including Andrew, knew this, he was going to save the life of a fellow soldier, one that he barely knew. It all started with this Facebook post. Purple Heart recipient Russell Broughton had served in the same company at different times with Andrew Coughlin.
It'd be maybe like a coworker in a different department, that you just might see around the office or something.
Russell suffered from kidney disease. He was on dialysis, and his quality of life with his family was suffering greatly. He was on a list to receive a new kidney, but knew that could take years.
I just was running out of options. I knew I didn't want to be on dialysis anymore, so I thought using technology today would help. I really didn't expect anybody to reply, and I definitely didn't expect Andrew to be the one that would be tested.
But Andrew was the one. He went for testing, found he was a match, and without hesitation flew to Indiana to give his brother-in-arms one of his organs.
I didn't think it'd be somebody who I haven't seen in 11 years, 12 years that would just go out of their way to do this for me.
Those that know Andrew well were surprised but not shocked. You see, Andrew is famous among friends and family for committing selfless acts. He's even donated bone marrow twice.
I cherish life. Like I love life. I want anytime I can give somebody an opportunity to enjoy their life or have another chance like I've had, I'm going to do it.
The surgery happened in spring, and it was a success.
One day I was a new person just after 6 hours of surgery.
As you can imagine, Russell and Andrew are now much more than acquaintances.
For me, it was definitely overwhelming. The love and support that they showed. I'm just doing it because he needed help. His parents have said that I'm their son now. So it's just that kind of connection that we have.
Andrew wants people to know that to give of oneself doesn't necessarily mean giving a body part.
But serving serving others or giving doesn't have to be to that extreme, I guess. It can simply be going handing out cold water to people that don't have water, So little things like that, or, just knock on your neighbor's door and say, yeah, I noticed your grass is a little long. Mind if I cut it? So little things like that. Just about anybody can do things.
Paying it forward every single day. Andrew Coughlin, living life in the No Excuse Zone.
Wow, that's
all right,
amazing.
So can you imagine it? You haven't seen somebody 11 or 12 years. You kind of just barely knew them then, but you've been Facebook friends, and then see this post and give them your kidney in another state, in Indiana, from Jacksonville. Amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, great story. Good job on that.
Thank you. He is a hero.
Yeah, so if you know anybody who lives in the No Excuse Zone, reach out to us. Email us at rivercitylive@wjxt.com. We'd love to hear from you.